Hello, this is Dr. Stephen Doherty. I'll be online doing live lectures along with a cadre of other excellent faculty, helping students prepare for USMLE while in India. We're going to be working with the MOKSH platform. This is one of a set of videos where I'm going to try to answer some common questions I have from students about getting ready for USMLE and about what are some of the key issues as you're trying to seek residency in the United States. I want to start off with a really common question, namely, how important are USMLE scores? Well, they're really important. And anyone that tells you they're kind of not, sort of doesn't know what they're talking about. Look, program directors are not going to make a single hiring decision about you. They're going to make a series of 4 decisions about you. The first decision they're going to make is about your Step 1 scores. See, if you're a program director, let's say in an internal medicine residency program, maybe you have 10 first-year slots. You're probably going to get something close to 1,000 applicants. Now, you're not going to read all those applications. You simply don't have the time to do that. I mean, given that you're running the residency, selecting next year's residents, you have a medical practice, and God forbid you have a personal life. So what they're going to do is what you would do. They're going to take all the information that comes in. They're going to take the student's information and put it onto a spreadsheet. They're going to have, candidates' names down one column and then all the information on the rows going across. And then they're going to go to the columns that say Step 1 and Step 2 CK score, and they're going to hit sort. And the top scores come up to the top, and the bottom scores go down to the bottom. And then they're going to, either they've decided how many people they're going to interview or decided maybe what a cutoff score would be. And based on that, the people above the cut, those are the people they'll look at further. People below the cut, they won't look at further. So this is why your scores really matter, because you don't make that first cut, they're not going to look at anything else. Hear me now. I talk to students all the time that say, well, my application's really strong, even though my scores are kind of weak. Well, if you're hearing me, you understand, unless you have scores that make the cut, they're not even going to read your application. If your scores do make the cut, congratulations. Now you move on to the second decision. Now they'll read your application. They'll look at your CV, your personal statement, your letters of recommendation, and based on all that presented written material, they'll decide whether or not they want to interview you. If they decide they want to interview you, congratulations, you made the second cut. Now they'll interview you. Will interview you, they'll get a sense of who you are in person, and they'll come to a sense about whether they sort of like you as someone they want to work with or not. If they do, congratulations, you've made the third cut. Now, one more. Remember, at the end of this process, the program directors don't simply hire you or not, they rank order you. They will rank order all the candidates they've interviewed from most preferred to least preferred. And that's the information that goes in a giant computer program out of which the match occurs. So, they're going to make not 1, but 4 decisions about you, and in sequence. Your scores, if good enough, then they read your application, if they like it, then the interview, and if they like you in the interview, then they'll rank order you high. Scores matter because scores start the process. Are there ways to get residencies when you don't have quite the level of scores you'd like to have? Yes, but it's much harder. You need some sort of personal contact, perhaps a personal favor, or the ability to creatively figure out how to get the attention of program directors, even though you're not making the screen on the scores. So, scores matter. Scores are not everything, but scores matter. And so, getting good scores simply makes your whole process of getting a residency much, much easier.